This is Minecraft. Most people wouldn't find me on this because I had been broadcasting on Twitch. But no one's really watching that anyhow, so I guess I'll just broadcast on here. That way my videos won't go away in case I want to do something with them. So what am I doing here? Alright. So I bought a used PS4 about a month ago. I missed out on a whole slew of games for various reasons. Anyhow, I wanted to play Red Dead Redemption 4 really bad. Had nothing to do. I basically am stuck in a room all day. And in order to fight depression, instead of staring at a wall being pissed off, I decided or was able to buy a used system. PS4s typically go for like you could run the gamut in a used shop, usually around like 200 bucks. I got mine from a pawn shop for about 110. It was a 1 terabyte too, so happy with that. And then the games gotten 6 so far, and I think the most I spent on one game was $21, and that was for Final Fantasy, which is expected, and that's the Final Fantasy remake. Although I was tempted to get 12 because I never fully beat that, and that one's a pretty good one. But I'm trying to play games for that I haven't played, so even though I played 7, I want to play through the remake, see what they did with it. So I got that and some other games, and they'll show up, I guess, throughout the month. I'm basically taking a little bit of money. There's a used game store where I live, in the small town I live, so I'm gonna go there like per month, and it's kind of like me playing through the games I find, and it will be random. And I tend to favor smaller games, stuff like this and such. I don't it's not like I wouldn't play Call of Duty, but unless it's a story-driven campaign, I'm not touching it. And besides this being a PS4, a lot of the services probably would have been shut down, I think. I don't know, maybe some of them are still up, but I don't really play games online. So, alright, let's go to the main menu so you guys can see what I'm doing. I picked this up for about 10 bucks. I heard about this and Mudrrunner before, but I didn't know which one to get. I started with this one because it was cheaper, but some people really like this one versus Mudrrunner. I guess it's like apples and oranges type thing. I don't know. I'm enjoying this, even though I totally suck at this game and kinda know what I'm doing. So yeah. I don't feel the need to start over, not yet, because I don't want to. But we'll get into the single player. They have like multiplayer. I don't even have online hooked up for the PS4. It's connected to online, but I'm not. I don't have a PlayStation Plus, whatever. I might get it at some point, but I don't care. Like I said, I'm gonna focus on single player experiences because that's what I normally do anyhow. I'm an older gamer. I'm from the, I guess you would say, Atari slash Nintendo era. My first system was a 2600, even though I didn't like the Atari as much as, you know, obviously the Nintendo. Okay, and I mostly played, well, I played a lot of everything, but I spent a lot of time in the arcade. Okay, so the challenges is like, um, it's kind of like a tutorial, and I haven't beat them all. I don't know if I'll work on them at some point. I just don't want to. Basically, the challenge that I'm stuck on is kind of similar to what I'm stuck on in the regular map anyhow. It's dealing with a crane. Fucking hate that thing. So, the difference between this, I guess, and the other game, SnowRunners, is SnowRunners. I think it's more like a RPG, and the physics are different. Some say the physics are better in this one. I don't know, because it's the only one I played. So what am I doing? It's very vague when you look at this, right? You know? So this basically how it starts. I mean, you can go through a tutorial. It will teach you how to, you know, like operate your truck through certain situations. The base of it is, think of it as you're working in Alaska. There's no real story, so you know, you're working for X lumber company in X anywhere USA, okay? I'm assuming Alaska. You know, that's my guy anyhow, or my crew, because there's multiple like little models that you see. This is almost like playing with Tonka trucks as a kid. Okay, so you're thrown to a map, and you're only vaguely given direction. There's a couple things you can do. It's pretty much going to be the same thing. Think of it as you're working for a lumber company, and you have certain shit to do. That's it. So like you could see on there, it says the bog, 7 bounce points. I don't even know what that means. I guess I could look that up, but I don't give a shit. What I assume it is it's related to the deliveries, or like how hard it is. I don't know. I'm playing on hardcore, and all it is well, I'll show you. I could show you actually. All right. This is you can kind of see the difference. So there's a casual mode, which excludes all that. So hardcore includes this stuff here on the right. So the diff lock, there's a this will make sense more when we get into it. But the diff lock can't be engaged. The differential lock, which you would find on I don't know, Jeeps and stuff, can't be engaged when using an automatic gearbox. There's an automatic setting on here. I don't use it. Again, I'll explain it more when we get in. Also, using the differential, depending on where you are, you can damage it. That's why sometimes a lot of the time I keep it off until I need it, and then turn it back off when I'm done. Because it seems like if I have it on for more than 30 seconds, it's going to start to be damaged. And really, I don't need it too often. Okay. Navigation is limited to the distance and position of the next route. No. Oh, so the GPS is kind of sucky. That's fine because I've been trying not to even use the nodes, period. There's like an achievement attached to it. I think one thing I might try and do, now that, especially now that I'm playing on a PlayStation again, or a console, even though Steam had them, go after achievements. I never really focused on that. Maybe I'll try that, because it would be really hard to get a platinum in this game. It would be really hard, especially for me. I don't know. Okay, back to this crap. A damaged truck will struggle to steer. Its engine will have less power and will stall. I would think so. I mean, I would get irritated if it didn't. So that's fine. And same thing with this. Wheels will auto steer and force the truck to move downhill on slopes. Basically, it will react like how a normal truck would. That's perfectly fine with me, because that's what I would expect. I would try to react in a way that a truck would, you know. It makes sense. So it make, you know, anything less, I would be, it'd be worse, control wise. So that's about it. It's pretty simple. Now you can see there, that's the whole map in that little window. So it says choose map. I'm on that. You can see only part of it is filled in. And really, you need to pay attention to the white. That's like where I've traveled. Mind you, this is a slow ass game, so I'm not in any rush to get into anything. So if you're expecting me to rush through this, this might not be something to watch for you. Okay, because it's really slower paced. Anyway, all the white area is where I've traversed. There are waypoints you can get that can help open up the map. And the white is, I pretty much stuck to trails. Yeah, I didn't venture off. I'll venture off all the time. It's just I didn't for this part, because I started over. And I'm not too far along, but I don't want to start over yet again. I guess. Screw it. I'll do it. I'll do it. It's not that. It's not that much to do, anyhow. Alright. I'll just start over. It's no biggie. Alright. So you get a couple trucks to start with. You have this truck, that truck, which is basically identical, and then the scout truck. There's other trucks you can get, but they're lies. So you only have this truck, the other truck, like I said, are pretty much identical. They might be different, but I don't notice. And the scout thing, the little Jeep thing. There's 1, 2, 3, 4 that are locked. So there's 2 there. to up there. In order to unlock them, you have to drive to them. Yeah, but that's easier said than done. Because, you know, obviously the terrain is the obstacle. And there's, if you don't go the right way, you're kind of screwed. Even staying to the path might not be the best way. Plus, it's not as fun as, you know, trying to go through this, like, let's say from here through there, over here, through up there, and then over here in the backside. That to me is more fun. Can you do it? Sure. I've gone through this forest here. It takes a while, but you can do it. So it's up to you. And the more you traverse, the more you open up the map. The primary goal. Let's hit the hints. Right now it says install add-ons and carry logs from the install add-ons that carry logs in the unlocked garage. Maybe one day I'll learn how to speak it. Alright, so that's basically where I am now. So in order for us to carry anything, we need to install some equipment. And what we're going to do is we're going to go from this garage all the way let's plan this out. What we'll do is come out of here. We'll go to the west over to there. And then once we've hit that, which will unlock 2 more trucks, we'll traverse over this way to the fuel station, pick up some gas. Then we'll go over to this log kiosk over here and unlock the other 2 trucks. And now with the over at the log kiosk, we can pick up logs. The truck that we'll have will be able to do that. And then we'll take it over to the lumber mill. Now we could judge, we'll have to judge it when we get there. If I have more than half a tank of gas, I'll go from this spot here diagonally over that way. But I don't even know if I'll have enough. And that would be treacherous about like taking the logs that way too. But it might be fun. Otherwise, we'll play it safe. Go down the pathway, hit this waypoint. Go to the fuel station over here. We can't unlock that garage yet. Hit that waypoint. Hit that waypoint. Go to the lumber mill. We'll probably be on fumes at that point. We might not even make it gas-wise, but one of these is a fuel truck, which we could take to the fuel station, gas up, and then drive out over there. So, lots to do. It doesn't, you know, exactly communicate this well, obviously. I mean, the thing on the upper corner is about the only thing you can go by. And even then, that's like, what the hell is that? Alright, so let's get this built up. What I did is I'm navigating the interface. I'm pushing up on the D-pad. So I want that, but I have to install something else first. I have to install that, which is it's like a brace. Okay, installed that. Okay, that's what we want right there. I probably didn't need the muffler, but yeah. Hopefully I didn't waste too many points. It says something about garage points, which I still don't really understand. I just know I can put this crap on at the beginning. But I don't know if it's because I did some of the challenges, and also the very first time I switched over to the Jeep and unlocked the map fully. What's weird about this map is basically it's a sandbox game. You have certain objectives that they don't change. They're always the same from, you know, every time you do it. But you could fuck up so bad. You basically, you're better off just restarting everything. Because you might fuck up a truck. You might run down, I've done it to where I ran down all my trucks down too much. And I wasn't in a good position to refuel them. Or I've knocked over trucks, and yeah. All kinds of learning curves. There's not really a learning curve, it's a wall. But it's not that hard. Anyway, I'm not long enough. Alright, let's move out of here. Okay. We need to turn on a all-wheel drive. We don't need the diff right now. For those who also, because you don't see it unless you have the box art. Part of the name is a clue on how to freaking drive. If you spin your tires, you're gonna screw up. You're gonna be dug in the mud and you can't get out. Name of this game is called Mudrrunner, a spin tires game. Hence, spin tire. You get stuck in the mud. So take your best driving advice for this game, just go slow. I'll put it in first, because I don't like to do automatic. Alright, which way are we going here? Alright. going to the west. Not that we have to check. We're the only ones out here. Greenpeace, we don't care about that. Look at that. Oh yeah. We're rolling coal for sure. Now what this is like you have basically 3 gears. You have first gear. Okay, there you go. You have first gear, reverse gear, first plus, which is like a, it's just high-low basically, and then automatic. You go just as fast between the high and low. That, if I put it, see that line next to it? So, I guess this is kind of a thing from the PC. You could set a like a speed limiter. See? So I could set it to where I can't go more than like half a mile an hour. Even though I got the whole analog stick pushed down. Sometimes going really slow is the best way to get across something, because you get better traction. I don't even pay attention to it. I just, fuck it, we're going fast. You know, I figure it out as I go. Anyway, and let's continue. But you can start to fuck up your truck if you go too fast. Like, really easy, too. Okay, I'm almost there. But if you shift over to the high gear too early, you could stall out your truck. And some people say the steering sucks on these. Well, yeah, it's a big ass truck. It steers how it should be. It's gonna take a bit to get that big ass wheel around. Let me see if we can get a good glimpse of our guy in there. See, look how long and like how much work he's got to do to get that wheel over. Like over, under, over, under, over, under. Over. Right. Most of the trees can be knocked down, except the big ones, because you just, you know, you're not knocking them down. Even though you got a big truck, you ain't knocking them down. You can move them a bit. Like, there's actually an achievement for knocking down trees. See? Yeah. I really can't. I can't, even if I had a winch, I mean, I have a winch, you ain't pulling down that tree. Fucking rock, I gotta go around. See, there's two, I think one's a tractor, one's a truck. That is pretty much like pointless until you drop shit on the ground. Then you need it. There's an achievement attached to it though. And I think there's scavengers, sites where the wood's on the ground. I haven't messed with that yet. I can't even get it out of the hopper thing. And this is a truck that, I don't know what this truck is for. Oh wait, it's got a log carrier on him. Okay, that's for long logs. The one I have is for medium to short. Or just, I think, medium. Okay. Oh, sweet. Now they show up. See, now they're showing the objectives. Takes a while. See, I have to go over here. Or over here. Either one. I'm going to go over there. Because I want to unlock the thingy, and I want to hit that fuel station over there. So we're going north to north, basically northwest actually. Wonder if we could just go diagonal. So if I went through here, that'd be, I could get through there, probably even there, but I would just go through here. We could cross right there, or actually right up here. Hit that road to over there, up there, through the river, through that road, and then through all that. Looks longer than what it is. Alright, let's do that. So basically go just straight, but northwest. I can see the lake behind it. I wonder if I should cross here. Yeah, I probably should. Like, the guy's drunk here. Okay. Oh, it doesn't matter. I'm out in the open. Who cares? Ooh, river. Yeah, but that's kind of like where I came from. So, actually, no, that's really deep though. It'd be better like going behind me around these trees and then cutting through there. I don't think I'll do that. Damn it. I knew I should have hit the brakes. Oh well. Not bad. Just banged up my fender. Oh. Keep going. Could just use the road, actually. I think I'll do that, because I don't want to get lost in the woods. I think I had it on. Hmm. I could have swore you had wipers. Ooh, manual gearbox with clutch if you had a steering wheel? Interesting. That would be challenging. Alright, how far am I? Oh, shit. Just follow the road. I'll be good. Ah, crap, I'm lost! Not really, but shit. Go south, damn it. Couldn't you just, like, you know, roll down the window? Look how much clearer it is out there. Or, you know, wash your goddamn windows? You don't have any wiper fluid? Oh, great, there must be a tree. Let me see if I turn around right. Yeah. So when it goes for a bend, I just go straight. Almost out of gas. Alright, coming up. Hopefully I'll make it. Otherwise I gotta get the tanker out here. No. Straight. See if we can get through this. No. Probably don't have enough gas up around. I've only really played this a little bit, but I've yet to been able to load logs on this damn thing. I can get there, but I kind of got lost, so I guess just follow this bend around the trees. Should have enough gas. Damn it. Alright, I gotta take it a little bit more easy. Might have been a bad idea. I'm gonna get it stuck. And I'm almost there, too. Shit. Don't make me get another truck out here. Just a little further. Oh, that would help. I don't think I'm gonna make it. Oh, maybe. There we go. Alright, I'm gonna take a break. I'm gonna keep recording though. Be back in about 10 minutes.
Sorry.
Alright. The one cool thing about this game, you can leave your truck idling forever. Oh, no. Alright. So we still have to move it. See, we've done a whole lot of nothing. So, the easier way, and the way I'm going to go, because I am not going through the trees, go to the pathway to the pond, and then we'll cut across over there. Or we could go the long way through the path, which will still be a pain to get over through there. Let's go on the path. We'll go on the path. So... we just turn around. Okay, let's go. Bounty. Oh crap, I almost went the wrong way. I'm going to turn back around a little bit. I think. To my left. Yeah. No, so I gotta back up. Just turn around. No problem. Okay, so it's directly north. Slightly around. We made it. Where's the other one? See, I don't think I secured this right, but it's not going anywhere as long as I take it easy. So it just might be a slow trip. Roll off. That's scary as shit. Keep on the trail. Go the wrong way. You go to my right. Whoa! I almost went out that bridge. No, I'm not gonna risk it. Oh, did I? Where did I lose one? Crud. Alright, let me see how you put these things on here, because it's not secure. Yeah, I'm looking this shit up. Alright, give me a minute. Okay. So, it was pointless to drive out here. And it was pointless to get this truck and to modify it this way. This is the wrong fucking thing. Yeah. We are going to start over. Uh, Okay, now let's do this right in from the beginning. What truck is this? Okay, I want... this truck. It looks the same, but it really isn't. I don't know the slight difference, but... Okay. Okay, I know what I'll have to do. It's just I don't want to do it. Okay. We're going to take the scout. We'll get some of these other trucks. Ah! Get me to around.